number 2, I'm going to be using analogous colors. So I'm going to use colors that are next to each other on the color wheel here. And I'm going to blend at least 3 different tints or hues using stippling to create a tree. So this student actually mixed green and then used different sorts of yellows you can see in here, and then whites in here. For my purposes, I'm going to create a blue and kind of purpley red tree. So for stippling, it's actually a pretty easy technique. You're just taking the color that you want to use. I don't need that much. And you're picking up your paintbrush and you're dotting it around. Now with stippling, I like to leave some areas blank. If you use stippling all around and you don't leave any areas blank in the process, what ends up happening is you have a whole area that's just that color, and you're not really typically able to work a whole lot of other colors into there. So I like to leave some areas blank, get a little bit more of a natural tree in there. Now I'm going to start working in some red. So in areas that I want it to be purple, I'm just going to grab some red and put it on a separate sheet of paper so I can keep pulling from there. Now for the tree here, I do want to add a little bit of highlights. That's where I'm going to get kind of my third value. So I'm going to go toward the tops of where kind of the tops of my tree would be. And I'm going to pull in a little bit of white, but instead of leaving it all white, I'm going to start stippling it in there. And I'm blending down some of my colors here, my white highlights. I'm just kind of blending them down a little bit so they're not so bright. Now I'm just going to add the bottom part to it, and it's not anything fancy. Just going to grab some black.